And here she is. Ooh, Miss Gypsy here. This top screen always is not showing her. There she is. Ooh. Hope you all have an awesome, amazing, beautiful day, night, wherever you're at. Enjoying the best of your life. I hope you were able to enjoy the first part of the show, Your Hidden Love Story, about shedding the old weight so you can be embracing your emotional self by letting go of that baggage of the past that we've been carrying on for generations. So I hope you watched that part of the show. If not, make sure you go over there. In the meantime, you guys, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the bell, and make sure you leave comments on the outside of the show when the show's over, or even on any other thing. Make sure you're watching those shorts, and I've been posting things in the community. I got a live show that's going to happen tomorrow with a guest speaker with Oroville. He's from India, so that's why it's a weird time. Hello, Dollface. Ooh, happy to see you here. And Andrew and Summon. Oh, we got Pop Queen. All right, Pop Queen. I got to do my collective reading first, but I will get to you. Thank you so much. Look at you, just want to be first. That's the way to do it. That's how you get to go first. Ooh, I love you so much. All right, let's do the collective reading. All right, let's see what the cards had to say. I was reading your comment after the show that, I was boogieing and you were ready to come dance with me. So all you got to do is, put on your dance shoes on and do it there. And then we're dancing together. Yeah, I know how to make things happen. Make it seem like we're all together in one place. Hey, even though we're a whole bunch of separate, different places in the world, we can all be at home in one place. So let's see, what do we got going on? You love me? Ooh. Yeah, the first time in person. You'd love to come see me first time in person? Well, I'm in California, All right, let's see what it is the cards had to say for you guys, for the collective. Ooh, we got a card come flying out. Ooh, there's a final judgment call being made. You know who makes that final judgment call? Lord, Source, Spirit, Divine. Yeah, yeah, that means you're not in charge of that final judgment call. Divine is. All right, what else we got going on here for the collective? We got a fly going on in my house. It's flying around. I guess there's a fly that wants to know what goes on in Miss Gypsy's house. All right, what else we got going on for the collective here? What the cards got to say here? We got another card flying down. Ooh, something coming in fast. So that judgment call that's coming in from Divine is going to happen really fast. It's already in action. It's in movement already. Yeah, maybe faster than you think. Ooh, because some Divine Masculine has been clearing his thoughts out, getting his thoughts crystal clear. He wants to come and he wants to come and tell you his truth. Ooh, I wonder what his truth is. Are the cards going to let us know? You never felt more welcome. Aw. Well, that's my goal, is to make you feel welcome in my home here. Ooh, on my internet home for sure. All right, Divine Masculine wants to come forward and speak his truth. I wish this fly would leave me alone, though. It wasn't here for the first part of the show. How did it get in here now? What am I going to do? All right. Let's see what else is going on for the collective. Oh, there is some. Oh, that means that there's some energy that's kind of in the middle of the mix about that Divine Masculine coming forward to tell the truth that he's trying to balance out. It could have something to do with some court law or some spiritual law, something that's trying to balance himself out. But he wants to come forward and tell that Divine Feminine how proud he is, because he's seeing her in the spotlight. He sees how she is shining and how she is being seen, and he just wants to let her know, I see you, baby. I see you with all my might, with all my heart. I see your shine. I see your laughter. I see your play. Yeah, he wants to come forward and tell you that. Well, she don't know it. She goes, last time I saw you, you grounded me, meaning you floored me. It's like I couldn't believe the way you treated me, like I was like a nobody, and like you were a somebody. Yeah, that's it. All right. Oh, well, the highest priest, she's coming in. She's got a secret to reveal about your hidden love story. Yeah. I wonder what she's going to reveal. I wonder. Ooh, what is she going to reveal? Ooh, well, there's chaos and there's confusion going on in the background. That's the truth for the last 2 days. I think it's been 2 days. Today's Monday. I saw some chaos happening today. Yesterday, well, and Saturday, I meant the chaos. It was explosion stuff going on around me. It's like, what's going on? But I really did feel protected. Yeah, but I was watching the show, but eventually I got the heck out of there, so that show that I was watching didn't get any closer to me. But there's chaos going on in the background that you may not know about, especially when it comes to that divine masculine that really wants to come forward and speak his truth. But he's got some outside interference that's coming in the way from him speaking his truth. I don't know why he's letting everybody else decide for him why he holding his truth back, Well, let's see what else going on. Ooh, well, it's all going to happen in a matter of divine timing. This connection is fated. It's destined. It's going to happen. You don't mess with divine. Divine makes things happen when everything is in alignment. Yep, when it's all in alignment. Ooh, too many cards down on the ground. We're going to pick them both up. And there we go. That divine feminine is feeling grounded, whole, complete. She's operating from her centered self. She is solid. She is wealthy. Her soul is wealthy and rich. She listens to divine. She's tapped in and tuned in with divine. Yeah, she's tapped into even that time. Well, she is. I didn't know that, but it looks like she is. Okay, what else going on? Oh, look at that divine masculine that's been holding himself back. He wants to come forward because he wants to go into union with that divine feminine. Ooh, now we're talking. Now, the Emperor, he's somebody that, he has to have a solid foundation. He don't mess around. That foundation has to be solid, because he has a castle to build. He has a kingdom to run. That's why his castle has to have a solid foundation, because he doesn't have time to fix the castle. He needs it solid so he can take care of the people out there, All right, so that's why he needs his divine feminine, a strong divine feminine, not just any divine feminine. He doesn't need someone that's not supporting him. He needs somebody that supports everything he does. Go on, baby, go do your thing, go strut your stuff, where the divine feminine is going, I support you every move. You go out there and speak your stuff, strut your stuff, baby. Yeah, I love it. All right, that divine masculine wants to go into union. Woo, that's the truth. Woo, we got union going on at the table here, and that's the truth being told. That divine masculine, that divine masculine's got to make that forward movement. He can't let this outside influence or all this chaos and confusion to stop him. But when that truth comes forward, this divine feminine, look at her now. She's on that chariot and she's going places. Yeah, she's got places to go. Whee! Woo! And that's the fastest card in the deck, and she's in a hurry. We got a lot of speed going on in here. Because we got the eight of Wands here, which is a fast-moving card. Then we got the Wheel of Fortune, which is change. Things are getting ready to change, and so that's movement. And then we got the Chariot, which is also movement. So we got a lot of movement going on already in this reading today. Woo, 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 woo. What else we got going on here for the collective here? What else? Ooh, what do we got? Well, this divine feminine, she truly let go of things that have not worked for their highest good. Yeah, she's let go of those things. She's let go of fear, doubt, insecurity. Something's not whole enough. Something's not good enough. She's going after what? She's going after the everything. She's going after her fairy tale dream. She wants that solid foundation. She wants the the happiness, the joy, the laughter, the play, the peace, the harmony. She wants that the family and the friends, just everything. It's just like heaven on earth. That's my heaven on earth card. Yeah, that's the fairy tale dream. That's that's the only way that you can get to this really, to have it all, not just a part of it, to have it all is to be letting go of the emotional self, fear, doubt, insecurity, not whole enough, not complete enough, feeling like you got to do something for somebody else to have a spot in this world, and that's all of a lower vibration. So what else we got going on here? What else we got going on? Yeah, well, you know, it's okay to be alone. I think the best thing it is to really learn how to be on your own first before you bring somebody else into the picture. And that's all that self-love, loving who you are inside and out. So you're not attracting anything less than the vibe that you are. Yeah. All right. Ooh. So yeah, we have to guard ourselves. We have to protect ourselves from those people, you know, those ones that haven't done the work, those ones that want to bring your vibration down. No, you know how to protect yourself. You got the guards up. Ooh. So you can have this brand new offer, something touchable, something tangible, something whole, something complete. It's a beautiful offer. It's a shiny offer, but you know, we can't have any non-slayers or those people that want to cut you down or not support you for your highest good. You really got to block that energy to be able to have the best energy for it. Yep, that's what I'm saying. You have to lay down the stories that don't serve you or the people that don't serve you for your highest good. We need to let them go and chill, so we can really come out and be operating from our higher self, from passion and desire, baby. Let's go, let's go. All right. What else we got going on here for the collective? This divine feminine, she comes out and she speaks her truth from higher knowledge, from higher wisdom. That's where she's pulling her truth from. And what else we got going on here for the collective? What do you guys need to know for your highest good? What do you need to know? What do you need to know? Whoa, there's that divine masculine. He's solid, he's grounded, he's whole, he's complete. This king, he only comes forward correct. He doesn't come forward half-ass. He wants to make sure all of his ducks are in order before he makes this offering. Yeah, he wants to make a solid offer for this divine feminine, you see? But he doesn't want to come forward if he's not in alignment or if she's not in alignment. He only comes forward when everything is correct, okay? All right, yeah, and sometimes we gotta allow a tower moment to happen, to allow those things of the past to get out of the way, push them out of the way, so we're not we're not allowing that to come back into our energy field. And that's why it's so important for us to do that self-love work. But this divine masculine is intensely in love with his divine feminine. These two, they're lovers. They belong together. But only when they are able to balance their emotional self, that they're in alignment, they're grounded, they're whole, they're complete. And when anything that comes in to push you out of alignment, to distract you, to make you feel like that you couldn't be together for whatever reason, we got to balance that, because those are past pains and past triggers that we need to learn how to let go of and free. That's why I do the first part of the show, Your Hidden Love Story, 9:30 p.m. every Monday and Thursday night, so you guys can really let go of what is not serving you for your highest good, so we can truly claim your hidden love story first within inside of ourselves, so we can attract that love within our life. So all right. What else we got going on here for the collective here? I'll read you guys' notes after I'm done with the reading. Yeah, it is about loving yourself unconditionally. This is self-love, that you love yourself so much that nothing but love comes around you. Because if it's not love, it doesn't want to come near you. Only love will come near you when you're operating from this high vibrational energy. The light shines so bright, so high. This divine feminine, she's operating from her passion, from her desire, because she put on her true outfit. She took off the outfit that was not working for her highest good, that she was trying to live up to society's ways, that this is what a wife is supposed to be, or a husband, this is the way a mom or dad is supposed to be. But it didn't really suit her, because it actually confined her intuition, confined her skills. So she actually had to strip down those outfits. She can actually put on her high vibe of outfit And now she's dancing to her rhythm, to her beat, not anybody else's. Yep. What else we got going on for a collective? I did see a hidden love story coming out there in the reading here, so that's kind of really beautiful. It's letting you know what's going on in the background. When it comes to your love connection, it is coming to a balance, you know, so we can find our balance. So we're in balance all the time. All we have to do is plant those seeds. These are seeds that we plant, that we we root ourselves, we get grounded, so we can get solid and secure and strong, and we can start calling in the abundance ourselves. We can start manifesting what it is that we really want in life. And yep, it is about a balancing act, you know, balancing everything, you know, your spiritual being and the way we live in the 3D world. There is a balance that actually has to take place so we can actually stay in alignment with self. What else we got going on? Yeah, when you actually find that balance, that you can come into alignment with yourself, what happens is this is a brand new start, a brand new beginning, that you're going out into the world. It looks like that next step she's going to take, she's going to fall, but she has no fear because she totally surrendered, not thinking about a thing, and she's allowing divine to take the lead because divine knows exactly what it's doing. Ooh, divine. Take the lead, divine. I love divine taking the lead of my life because divine leads me to some of the most beautiful places and surprises me with so many rewards in this weird roundabout way. But I had to be awakened to be able to see the gifts that divine had been providing for me all along. When I wasn't awakened, I couldn't see those signs, but today I can see them every day. All right, what else we got going on for the collective? This divine feminine, she has been investing her time and her energy in the work. Yeah, she's been investing some time and energy in things that she loves to do. She's got her back. Maybe she's got her back to even this hidden love story going on. She's got her back towards this emperor. That's an emperor that has some intense love. He does have intense love for her. Anyhow, she's working and working and working. She paying no attention to that hidden love story. Ooh, there's some toxicity going on in the background. There's that devil. What's the devil coming into the house for? Oh, I'm telling you. Well, that's when you guys got to do the self-love work. The devil says, the devil is fear, doubt, insecurity, not whole enough, not complete enough, how the world is sucky, how nobody treats me right, and how everybody is just like, shakes my world up. That's the devil. When we actually do the self-love work, then we can actually embrace who we truly, really are on a deep soul level. We're not allowing anybody else to trigger us or knock us out of alignment. It's because you do the deep healing, the deep self-love work, so you can actually be operating in this world without being disturbed by the devil. It is by loving yourself unconditionally, wholly and completely. Yeah, unconditional love with so much love. That's what happens. You do the self-love work, and then all of a sudden, everywhere you look, there's love around. Even in the middle of the tower moments, there's love around, because the tower moments is divine showing you what's out of alignment and what is in alignment. So yeah, it is about holding your balance when it comes to operating from your passion, from operating from your desire, so you can continue on shining your light out into the world, so you can bring joy and laughter and play out there to the collective. Yeah, it is a decision that we can make. It is a choice that we can make about, making things work out or not work out. That's why, I wrote the book called Flipping Your Emotional Story Around to Better, which is over there on Amazon. I wrote that book so we can see how we got out of alignment. And then I come live all the time to show you guys what do we need to do to bring ourselves into alignment. Woo! So we can allow that sun to shine. That sun card, that's the happiest card in the deck. That's joy, laughter, play, peace, harmony, passion, desire. Come on, baby, light my fire. Yeah, that's what she's grounded. She's whole. She's complete. She's holding her balance through everything. Her light shines so bright. right. And that's when the soulmate connection card comes out and they come together. Yeah, she has a solid offer for this divine masculine. Yeah, she's been praying for that for some time. It's a hidden love story always coming out there. It does have to do with a past life connection. You've known each other some time before, and rather it's in this lifetime, another lifetime. These are two souls that come together, that there's nothing but love all around them. I'm telling you, this divine masculine that's been holding his offer back is getting stronger, more courageous to come forward to offer his love. And as the divine feminine has a solid offer for him too. Yes, this road has had its ups and it has had its downs. It has been a journey because we've had to deal with a lot of achy, breaky hearts in the background to get to this higher vibrational energy in the first place. That's what I have for the collective here. All right, let's see. Pop Queen, you're going to be next. And let me see what everybody wrote. And I love you, friend. Much love to you and everyone here. Woo. Everyone here is seriously so nice. You never felt more welcome at home. That's because, a tribe attracts her members. Tim, no words she can say can change the reality of her recent past actions. I will be better off alone than with another. And that's how it starts. Is we get triggered, and we get set off. But how long are we going to allow ourselves to get triggered and set off? If it wasn't her triggering you and setting you off, who's going to be next? We really need to find our own balance so we can protect ourselves from the lower vibrational energy when somebody's coming at us at their roar, with their disrespect, with their with their hatred, with their anger, that we're not taking it personal. So So anyhow, we're going to go on to Pop Queen. I'm so glad you said that, because I've gotten to the point where I'm truly celebrating my life, yes, and not feeling like I need a man to live with or to be complete. That's right. We want to find our wholeness and the completeness self first. It's not about having somebody else in our life to feel whole and complete. And when I'm reading the story, if the story doesn't fit for you and someone else, bring it within. We all have divine masculine and we all have divine feminine. How can that story fit into your own reality when you're talking about yourself? Okay, and hello, Bishop. Happy to see you there. I'm happy, I'm fine. And the fly is landing under the Seven of Pentacles. Oh, I didn't notice that. I wonder what that one was all about. So the fly wants to know what you're growing next. What seed are you going to plant next? Can I get added to the list? All right, I'll add you on there. And, all right, anybody that's coming in that wants a reading, please make sure you hit the like button. And the first person that gets a reading tonight is Pop Queen, because we got a $5 donation there, and they always get cuts. And Bishop, I got you on the list too. All right. So it's your turn, Pop Queen. Happy to see you here. I always like to go back after the show and watch the collective reading. Just because as a reader, when I'm reading, it's one thing, but when I go back and watch it, it's something else. You're welcome, Bishop. All right. Amanda. Amanda. Did you stick around to get your reading? Yes, yes, yes. Okay, you want to know how Kai decides to come to you for your first time in person. I don't know. I don't know if I know how to answer that, but we're going to lay down the cards and let the cards decide. That's what I know. It seems to always get you guys the answer you guys need, rather I'm aware of how that is coming down or not. We're going to show you what you need to know about that person. Kai, what's going on? Oh, we got 3 decks that are calling your name. That's odd. That doesn't normally happen. Which one? We're going to do this one first, and maybe a little bit. Okay, we're going to see. We're going to pull from here. Hey, Huntley, happy to see you here. Woo. All right, I'm gonna go on here. I'll add you onto the list. You're like number 13 on the list I have, even if you're a different like number on there, because I do 2 shows and I start my list on the first part of the show. So, all right. So here we go. Kai. How's Kai gonna come and see you for the very first time in person? Grounded. Solid, whole, complete. Kai's the Emperor. And the Emperor only comes forward when they are certain. I couldn't ask for a better card to come out. I admit they're going to be rooted, so their foundation is laid down so solid. And they only come forward when everything is in alignment. You might not be able to see that right now, because decisions are still being made, plans are still being put into place. But when it happens, it's going to happen just like magically. It's going to happen like it just comes out of thin air. It's like divine will set you guys up so you're at the same place at the same time, and like running into each other. Let's see what the cards had to say about that. Yeah, look at it. Look at it. Now this is the divine feminine. She's at home, she's cooking her meals, the kids are back there cleaning the walls, cleaning the pinnacles. They got lots of pinnacles, really, really happy. I see you're happy. Ooh, that's what's going to happen. It's going to go from not seeing to complete happiness. This is your story. It is written in your book. It's slow moving because it takes time to get this grounded. It takes time. It takes effort. We have to, making sure we're feeling worthy instead of worthless. So like that feeling has to go away. That's something we may not see. And that we have to go through some chaos. We have to go through some confusion for this solid offer to come forward. See this offer? This divine masculine is making this offer that's written in your story, your storyline. See the offer that you received. And then then you're at home, having everything that you wanted with that same offer. It's solid, it's grounded, it's whole, it's complete, it's touchable, it's tangible. All because you're feeling worthy enough and no chaos or confusion is in your way anymore. Woo. One card at a time, please. It is important for us to hold our balance. There is heart pain that has, this is common for everybody. We have pain in the past that we really hold on to forever and ever, and we bring in that heartache, that heart pain into our current relationship. But that's the chaos, that's the confusion that we need to find our own worth and our own value. So we got to bring in, this is doing an equal exchange within our heart space, balancing that heart space. So we're not bringing up the pain of the past. We need to replant some seeds so we truly know our worth, so we truly know our value, so we can see as we are growing, as we put the seeds down, those seeds start to grow, and we start to see our own personal worth. We start to see our own personal value. There's a lot of pentacles in this reading. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then the Emperors, I would 7. So there's a lot of money involved here. Maybe the heartache had to do with money in the past. And there we got the Knight of Pentacles. Again, that's money again. It is a solid offer that'll come, but it comes in a certain way. Because this cubicle cube is putting itself together, and the only way it goes together is one way. So I would say the main reading has to do with about worth, making sure you're feeling worthy enough and they feel worthy enough, so you guys can pull from your strength, because there's the soulmate connection. And I'm going to just pull a card from here for this, since this deck came out and wanted to just tell you something. What's this deck want to share with Amanda in the house? This is how, so right now what's going on in your life, Amanda, they want to say this is happening for you, not to you. This is a gift. You know, like even you coming across my channel, this is a gift. You know, this is actually Amanda's reading, which is Pop Queen. Okay. Hello, Chantley. Happy to see you here. And let me see, one more card it says for this. And to be in complete acceptance, you know, radical acceptance in the flow of the now. Because when we're living in the now opens the door to flow. So it's really not when or how Kai comes forward. It is really allowing you to go through this own personal growth of yours and accepting it with a flow. Yeah, well, wants a card from here too. Okay, Divine's calling for a lot of cards for you. All right. So it's important for us to detach ourselves from the outcome. Okay. So we can continue on with our own belief, because when we go forward with belief, then we're successful. Keep believing things are happening for you, for your highest good. And a lot of times it's so important for us to detach our energy from the one that we want to have into our lives and allow divine to do the work in the background as we take care of ourselves, so we can find our highest vibrational frequency before the connection really comes together. Okay? You definitely understand. I even get onto my friends when they blame the universe. It's like it's punishing them, and it doesn't. And it doesn't punish or hate. It teaches us. That's correct. That's 1000% correct. All right, that's what I have for you. Thank you so much for the super chat. I really appreciate you. And we'll get these cards all back, and then I'll move on. All right. You're welcome. You're welcome. My pleasure. All right. Let's see. 211 111 1111. Woo woo woo! It says 1111 my time too. It's party time. Here we go. We're gonna celebrate. Woo 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 woo! Party time. Here comes my dog. She loves the party. She let me in. What? Did you get trapped outside that way? You have a party? You have a party? Where's the ball? Where's the ball? I don't know what you did. I don't know what you did with the ball. That was 11:11 party time, Nine. Yeah. Woo woo. You like 11:11? All right. We love it. We love it too, Nine. All right. Gypsy, what you doing? I'm a Taurus, full-blooded. Yeah, that's confirmation. Yeah, that was. I can't help you don't have a ball. You got to get your own ball. I'm not going to be your ball fetcher. You're funny, Night. Here we go for Dollface. What do you need to know for your highest good? General reading for Dollface coming on up. Here we go, Dollface. Ooh, heartache. Ooh. But I see that your heart's becoming more grounded, more solid, more whole, more complete, because you are finding your own worth and your own values. That's what I see with those coming out together. So that's really a good sign. Okay. All right. You want to go back out? What do you want? I did shut the door on you, so, you're stuck in here with me. She looked at me, stuck? I'm not stuck with you. You and my mom or grandma all have the same signs. No wonder they both contacted to you in the last life. That's right. And I can connect with almost anybody that I know. Not that I'm not aware of it until I get asked, and when I get asked, somehow the connection takes place. So that means divine, to me, divine's in charge of which people are coming through me. The ones that have passed on are no longer here, but so yeah, so to me this is a really good sign, Dollface, that you're becoming, look at, you have taken care of the heart space, and I am getting goosebumps as I'm saying that that you've found your divine feminine energy, and you're operating from strength, you're operating from courage, you're operating from abundance, and you're actually tapped in and tuned in with divine. And I'm just getting nothing but goosebumps on my arms, on my legs, on my feet even. So you've been working on it. Yeah, it looks like you've been working on it too. So let's see what else the cards have to say for your highest good. Yep. And divine has been right there by your side. It's almost like, we put a prayer out there. We put a prayer out there to divine, Lord, Source, Spirit, to help you with that heartache and that heart pain, Yeah, look at, with so much love. This is really so beautiful, because whatever you used to suffer from in the past with these heartaches, I believe that you will no longer suffer the same way. Because why? Because you have been working on it. You have done the self-love work. You operating from love, from joy, from happiness, from peace, from laughter, from play, from peace, from harmony, from passion, desire. It is so beautiful. I love it. What else we got? Look at what's sticking out there. That's the Ten of Pentacles. That's the everything card, just having everything that you ever wished for, having everything that you ever wanted, the connections that you wanted in your life, the friendship, the families, the mother, the children. I just like everybody's getting along, the husband, if that's what you're wanting. But to me, the Ten of Pentacles is like the fairy tale dream of a card. You went out. You need to go out. Don't make me open the door and just stand there. Stinker. She didn't go out. She asked to go out. She didn't go out. I'll take it too. Look at it. And that's all because you've done the self-love work. This is my fairy tale dream of a card, that's what we're looking for. So we can really feel like we already have the everything. It's an energy. We're going after that higher vibrational energy. So here we go for a Dollface. What else you need to know for your highest good at this moment in time? Ooh. Yep. You have looked within. and filled all those cups up with so much love. Yes, yes, yes. I love it. It's so beautiful. You know, we would think this card right here at the beginning is kind of scary, but in the way it's coming out is beautiful, because it's just letting me know that you've taken care of that by taking care of the emotional self. That's right. Look at, you know your worth, you know your value, you've done the work, you're single, you're okay alone, you can handle your stuff, you don't need nobody else. Because you're feeling whole, you're feeling complete, you're feeling on top of the world. That's what happens when we go through this rebirth of learning who we really are. We're not this. We're not the pain. We're not the suffering. We're not the stories of the past. We're all of this. Every other card that came out in your reading, you're all of that. Which is so beautiful, because all of this took over, healed that pain of the past. You have the power now. Look at, you're on top of the world. That's the world card. It is complete. Like, you can celebrate, you can go out and celebrate the fact that you're no longer living in that energy. And I'm getting goosebumps throughout your reading too. Now's the time to start manifesting. Ooh, now it's time to start calling in what it is you want. You start calling in. What are we calling in? The sun, which is the happiest card in the deck. We can call in with our highest vibrational self. We can call in what it is that we really want. That's right. You have to celebrate this week. Go you. I'm telling you, this is the sun. This is, you know, that's the happiest card in the deck. Fun, laughter, play, joy, happiness, peace, harmony, love, passion, desire. What? For a brand new spanking beginning. So we get to start fresh. That's what I have. It's your card too, yeah. That's what I have for you, Dollface. Beautiful, beautiful. It says some kind of affirmation card. Okay, let's see. The universe has your back. Let's see. I just heard Spirit say some kind of affirmation card. Maybe. Okay, you're gonna get a power to surrender. All right. So here, surrender to receiving the support and love. Yeah. Allow the love and support of others in, rather than trying to handle everything yourself, which I think that you've done. I mean, when you come into my channel all the time, you have surrendered and you're receiving the support and love, okay? And it has helped you take the pressure off of things when they happen. So go out there and nourish yourself. You know, you have already taken your full power back. So. All right, can you please share the video link on journaling to release things? Okay, I will. Give me just a moment. Yes, yes, Dollface. Look, we're going to celebrate again. My dog probably run back in here. Let's see. Where's my other? Here it is. Here we're going to do. Ooh, Dollface, it's party time. Celebration time for Dollface. Ooh, Dollface. Go, girl, go. You have completed a very large step in your self-love journey. Ooh. You're dancing. Yeah, good. Dancing on your deck. That's what I'd be doing too. All right. Here, let me pull YouTube and go here to my playlist and go to Gypsy's toolbox, and which one you want. Hey, woo, 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 woo. All right, on journaling, okay. Do I have journaling? I got automatic writing. So I'm going to give you the one that I have on automatic writing. I don't have a journaling one, but that is kind of the same thing. The automatic writing, you start to write out. You know, you write out your problem, you write out what you want, and then it's all of a sudden it goes into this natural flow. Like the writing's going to lead you to what it is you need to hear and not that background noise of a story, okay? All right. So here we're going to share, copy, and then go back to the live show, which is right here. And we're going to paste it. There we go. All right. Yeah. 2:22 on the clock. Ooh. Yeah, we do. It's releasing, letting go. I'm release. Well, it says 11:23 on my clock, so I read 1123. So you're welcome. You're welcome. Let's see, Raquel, you're next in the house. Let's see. Yeah, I got your back here. This is the Butterfly Oracle cards for life changes. They're all butterflies. I don't hardly read from this deck. It's just that I'm not hardly ever called to it. But there must be something in it that you need to hear, Raquel. So let's see what it is, okay? And then after that, I'm going to get you some divine guidance. I know it is so beautiful. Look at all the butterflies, just all the different colors. You never realize how many different types of butterflies there are. It's just so beautiful. So, all right. I got you on the list, too. Okay. All right. Here we go for Raquel. Raquel. What do we got for Raquel? The adult child. Yeah, that's what we are. You know, we grow up and there's still that child in us, but we're adults now. We got to deal with the inner child so we can go through a transformation, so we can welcome the new in. It is some grief work that you need to do. The adult child needs to take care of some grief work. Some pain and suffering that's happened to you in the past, you know, where things didn't work out for you the way that you thought it should. Or if we're feeling like how life is just not so fair. You know, these are things we need to let go of, or how maybe something didn't work out for you when you were a child that, you know, because it wants you to do some the adult in you, the mother in you needs to take care of the child within, because the child within is suffering from some kind of grief, some kind of sadness, some kind of disappointment. That work needs to be done for us to welcome the new in. That's why I do on the Gypsy toolbox list, I have all these tools that we can utilize to start digging in deep. You know, rather it's the tapping. Yes, I'm feeling sad. I deeply and completely love and accept myself, but yes, I'm feeling sad today. I'm feeling depleted and all this energy just is draining me. And when we're tapping, what's happening, it's like loosening up the vibration within your temple, within your soul. And you're just telling the truth that, you know, I am just so tired. I am just so tired of feeling drained and depressed, and just feel like life isn't really supporting me. And just be telling your story as you're tapping. But after you tell the grief part of your story, I want you to go back through and says, now will you bring love, peace, harmony, in any order. I'm just giving you somewhat of a sample. Bring me, bye Arpita, where are you going? Just going very accurate. So letting go, just bringing in a love, peace, harmony. I'm bringing in balance. Hey Divine, can you help me bring balance in with this suffering that's been going on? Bring my truth forward, bring my love forward, bring my passionate self out, bring the mother in me out. Allow the mother in me to heal this inner child. So the EFT, definitely go check that out. You guys, I know you guys want me to pull it in. I'll pull it in. I'll go ahead and I'll do it. I'll pull you in what one you need to know. Just because I think it's important for you. Emotional tapping, and we're going to share and copy, and I'm going to put it right back in here for the link. And this is for you, Raquel, okay? So try to grab that from the link and put it in your own personal playlist, so you can go watch that whenever you need it, as many times as you need it. Hey, well, thank you, look at that. Colton gave me $5. I'll get you next. We're going with the flow here. We love it, Mm-hmm. You guys, everybody that's watching these donations come in, there's a little, there's a like button there. Just put a like there saying thank you for sharing and donating to Miss Gypsy's channel. And I'm the one that gets to heart it here. Why is this one not working here? Hold on. Something's not working over here. All right. Well, I don't know what number I'm on. I'm on number 2. But I'm actually on number 3. Yeah, because I've done one before. Okay, so welcome the new in. Raquel, okay, let's get you some more. Let's see what else this deck of cards want you to know. Is there anything else that this deck of cards wants you to know? Sobriety. Motivation. That can be, anything can be toxic to us. It can be a way of thinking. It could be the medications that we're taking. It could be anything. A long way to go. So yeah, you'll be watching the show for now. Perfect. Just keep the show time going. And yeah, let's see. Here we go. Motivation. Motivation, family changes. When we actually start changing the way that we're doing things, and we start coming into our own being, we actually get motivated in different ways, and it does make changes to our family. But because we start learning more gracefully. I know why I don't read those cards all the time. But we're going to pull these from Divine Abundance. Let's see. On these cards, I think the butterfly cards, when I just pull 3, I'm fine. But when I start pulling more, I feel like it's trying to give us too much. So let's just go back. That's what I want to do. I want to just go back to here, because I think the rest is just too much. And just remember, like, we're going to bring your adult side out to nourish the child within, to deal with the grief work by doing the tapping, so you can welcome the new in. That's what I truly believe that you need to know, okay? All right, so here, and we're going to pull out, these are from some Divine Abundance cards. Let's see what they had to say for you. All right, so yeah, go with the flow. I love it. Allow divine to move with the flow and respect with calmness and peace. I really love that this card came out, because as we're going through this type of work, we're dealing with some deep hidden wounds. And it does take time. So don't try to feel like that you need to already be there, or you wish you were already there, because you wishing or wanting it to already be there is like putting some kind of pressure on. And we don't want to put any pressure on. I want you to go with the flow within this healing your child within, okay? It takes time to do this clearing. It takes time. We need to allow. All true offerings arise. It becomes easier as we let go. You should start to trust and move at more will arrive. As you learn how to trust, more will arrive. You will shift from mine to God's God. And it actually is such freedom by us allowing these radical shifts and these radical changes in, by saying yes, yes, yes into the current moment, and what's needed next can come to you. Okay? Have the courage to be open and courageous to yourself to take the next step that are shown. So go do the EFT, put it in your playlist, and play that as many times as you need to. I would say do that at least once a day at the very minimum here at the beginning, until you start getting the hang of it. Let's get you in the habit of doing the EFT. It actually helps heal the vibration within our soul. It shifts things around. It moves things around. It aligns our chakras up so we can actually make shifts and change. That's what I have for you, Raquel. Okay? Okay, we're going to get your universe has your back, though. One card. It's just a message. You're welcome. One card for Raquel. It says two. Okay, fine. Two cards for Raquel. Through prayer and meditation, I create a ripple effect of peace in the world. The presence of love will always, always, always cast out fear. Ooh, 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 ooh. All right, that was for Raquel in the house. All right, hello, DT. Are you wanting a reading tonight? You're welcome, Raquel. And then let me find out, is DT wants a reading. My paid members, I like to always, oh, well, you know who's next. Oh, no, we got to go to Coulter NV. We got to do that. Hello, what message do I need to hear for your meeting tomorrow? Well, we're going to find that out. I love it. Mm-hmm. Let's see. Let's see what the cards have to say for you today. What do you need to know for that meeting going on tomorrow? What do you need to know? I know what that card means in every other deck, but let me see what, well, I just want to get a little tip here as I'm moving forward here with it. All right. So, first, put your energy trusting all in divine. Let go of any fear, doubt, or insecurity that anything's going to go wrong. Let's just put the whole trust in divine. First thing. to align yourself up. We're going to line yourself up so you're grounded, so you're centered, so you can speak your truth. This is like I'm telling you here to trust in divine, and this card would say, okay, I will do. That would be like the card talking back. Okay. All right, so align yourself up. Too many cards. All right, we want to know. What do we need to hear before that meeting tomorrow? We really need to know. Do guard yourself. Do protect yourself. What are we guarding ourselves from? What are we protecting ourselves from? Anybody else's energy? What else? So, guard yourself from well, no. This is what I want you to do. You speak your truth to yourself. I'm not telling you to do that in the meeting. What I want you to do is I want you to trust in divine. That's the first card. And this is saying that you're going to do it. Just align yourself to trust in divine. You will need to protect your energy. Okay, perfect. You have to protect your energy, and you might have to protect your gifts. I think that said. Hold on. I know these cards. I've been reading forever, but since the question's a little bit working, I just want to make sure I get it out right. So protect your blessings. You know, your blessings are here, trusting in divine, but it wants you to protect. No, don't be speaking about how you're doing this. Okay, you need to protect yourself, because look at, then the next card is the teaching of the arrows. This is like you being seen, you're being on stage, you're being seen by others, your light is shining. Is because I want you to hold your balance when you go into the meeting. That's what I want you to do for sure. Because you're holding your balance is actually put you in a higher spot, is because we didn't go out and speak, and I'm glad I clarified that for you, okay? What do they need to know for this meeting that's going on tomorrow? What do you need to know? Trust in yourself. Trust in the ideas that you have. Know that Spirit is leading and guiding you. Spirit is leading and guiding you with so much passion, so much love, so much like excitement. You know, that's the Lovers cards. But they got some naked people in there, so I gotta like be careful showing that on YouTube. So, maybe that is telling me that as you hold your balance, that your shine is going to shine so bright. I want you to trust in yourself when it comes to your own ideas and your own passion, your own desire. For you are being led and guided by divine. from your higher self. That's a high vibrational energy, that card, okay? Yeah, the Lover's card is a high vibration. It's intense, but it's passion, it's desire. I want you to, know that that's what you're being led with, You're being led from your higher self. Yeah, I would probably, and when we got the Two of Cups, these cards are just playing with me, I swear. All right. There might be a hidden love story in there. I don't know. The Two of Bowls. Yeah. I want you to love who you are, your divine masculine and your divine feminine energy so wholly, so completely, that you allow yourself to see what's going on in that meeting, but yet you're still protecting yourself, you're staying grounded, and you're staying solid, and you're looking within, because, you have like this newness that's coming out of you, that's you have this new idea, you have this new passion, and maybe that's what it's talking about, that idea. Yeah, that's what it's talking about. I got the goosebumps. The idea that you have is like so hot, so passionate, so on fire, but I wouldn't talk about it in this meeting because you're really there more to observe. And as you're observing, they're going to observe you, and they're going to see your light because you are being led and guided by divine. And this is you just wondering what's happening next, That was the wonder. Just wonder what's going to happen next. So what is going to happen next? Oh, my whole screen went blank. That's what happened next. I'm telling you. All right, where'd my chat go? Come on, back here. This is, there's no love story between me and the boss. No, this is more, I know, but that's what I'm saying. I want you to love who you are. I want you to love the idea that you have. I want you to protect yourself and ground yourself. Know that divine is with you during that meeting, leading and guiding you. I want you to love who you are. You must have an intense passion or an intense idea or something. This is a brand new beginning with some kind of idea that's really hot. Okay, it's like going to be hot off the press, that maybe you wonder about that, but I wouldn't speak to your boss about that tomorrow. It's something that's going to actually make a big change in your life, whatever this idea is that you have, but it's not for the boss. It's for you. Okay? All right, let's get you a message. Oh, yeah, we'll get you some divine directions here. Divine directions. I know. Sorry. No crying in my house. I guess lots of tears happen at my house, but, it's to get you well, you guys. All right. Affirm. The message is coming out. Affirm. Create your own affirmations. Think of words and phrases that inspire you and write them down. Affirm that the reading is very spot on correct. And, so you can heal yourself. What we're healing is, when we go in a meeting in front of the boss, we might feel a little intimidated, right? That's why we got to guard ourselves. We got to protect ourselves, But you have a lot of natural gifts, it's telling me. And it's okay to ask people like me. It's okay to ask for help. It's not a sign of weakness. So affirm, heal, ask. I don't know how that had anything to do with this meeting, but all right, that's what I have for you. Thank you so much for the super chat. I really appreciate you. All right, we're moving on. Next, let's not have passion and desire come out when we're going to be talking to that boss again. Miss Gypsy, I went back and rewatched my reading. The butterfly cards were extremely accurate for me. Perfect, perfect. Well, I'm glad. Normally what happens, that's what happens when I'm reading those cards. I start to go further. Oh, thank you for the tip. I appreciate you. Oh, you make me so happy. I'm glad that you went back and rewatched it and it actually worked for you. What happens with me is like I start telling a story, but there's more to the story, and I don't like to give too much because we got so much. I mean, the first part is a lot, you know. So, yeah. Let me go back and see. I'm going to take a peek now. I always have had a little bit of issues reading these cards, so all right. Family changes, aging gracefully, motivation, and so I don't even know how to say that word. Sobriety, yeah, sobriety, motivation. So I just, what happens is I get, I don't know. I've always been this way with these cards, so I'm glad that it spoke to you. And they were meant for you, okay? It felt like a mix between tough love and a reality check, but I needed to hear it. Perfect. All right. As long as it works for you, then I am so happy. I'm thankful and grateful that Divine knows what it's doing, even though I don't know what Divine's doing. But I do trust in Divine 1000%. Okay. All right, next here we're going to move on. Brittany, are you here? I didn't see you come in the chat, so I don't think you're here. I didn't see Andrew. Andrew, if you're here, let me know. As far as I can see, who's next would be Arpita. I wonder why. That's weird. All right, Brittany's here. Perfect. Brittany, it's your turn then. General reading? Yes, okay, perfect. Now, let me see which deck of cards is calling your name. Kitty cat. Meow, meow. I love these cards. For Brittany, let me shuffle the cards, please. It says no. Okay, hold your balance. Stay grounded. We want to stay grounded as much as we can because you got a lot coming at you. Like you're feeling like you're carrying the load. Yeah, just blow that out. Blow that load out. It's heavy. Hope you watched the first part of the show. Yeah, I think I saw you there. Let it go. Walk away from... Yeah, what you coming in for, Nia? What you coming in? You want to say hi to Brittany? Huh? You coming in to say hi to Brittany? Huh? You come rushing in like my dog come rushing in like she got something to say to Brittany. She's saying walk away from any emotions that are not serving you to your highest good. Walk away from fear, doubt, hatred, anger, belittlement, resentment, anger, frustration. Walk away from it all. Know your worth. Know your value. Because all those lower vibrations is freaking a load to handle. And Naya went away. That's what she wanted me to... She knows. She's tapped in and tuned in. Walk away from anything that's not serving you to your highest good. Switch your energy. Flip the script. Flip it around to better. Hey, Summon. Ooh, happy to see you here. Ooh. You can actually do this with your eyes closed. Yeah, no. You know, when we listen to Divine, we have to walk away from intense emotions, fear, doubt, insecurity, not good enough, anger, frustration, depression, belittlement, regret. We have to walk away from that for us to be able to hear the messages coming in from Divine, so we can truly be on top of the world to celebrate. We need to switch our story that's going on in the background. For flipping the script, flipping the story. Yep, this is about doing the homework. My dog giving confirmation, double confirmation. Doing the homework. See what it takes to bring a higher vibrational energy into your storyline, so you can see the map, so we can lay down a new map for you. Someone, I haven't seen you here in the show forever. I mean, I see you pop in and out, but I haven't seen you stick around forever. That's what I mean by forever. Whoa, a card is laying down here on the ground. Yeah, this is Brittany. That's when you can make some new plans, big plans, divine plans. You can make some plans from your passionate self, your desirable self. That's when you can... Yeah, the confirmation going on. You heard it. I don't know where it came from. I heard it sound like it came from back there, but I don't know where it would be from back there. This is getting on the chariot and having a choice of which direction to go. Do you want to continue on carrying this load by not dealing with the emotional feelings? Or do you want to flip the script to one that's of higher vibration? So you can hear the messages that are coming in from Divine. So you can feel this wholeness. So you can feel this completeness. You sent it in. All right. Yeah, I hear you. All right. Let's see. What did it say? I'm telling you. I got paid on PayPal. Woo, 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 woo. You guys are making Miss Gypsy happy tonight. Well, Yvette, I'll get you next. All right, so I know someone you just gotta wait. Yvette's next. I got another tip. Got another donation coming on in. This is when we really learn how to get out of the emotional self, then we can clearly start making some clear decisions to which direction do we want to go. There are some things that are hidden in the background. Show me what's hiding. What's hiding is there's some thoughts that are in movement, that are actually trying to move out of the way of whatever this is happening here. So making clarity, make some room. You know, we're letting go of the dragon with the end. So it looks like that you're actually working on some of this, but this has happened. A lot of cards, too many cards. What's hiding is the passion, the passion within, the desire within, and it hides when we're having to deal with chaos, when we're having to carry too much of a load. So it's important for us to move through some of the thoughts that's keeping us weighed down. So that's what's hiding, is your actual passion and desire. Ooh. Freaking cards. Oh, I'm telling you, they don't let me hide anything. I threw the card back in because I didn't feel like it fit in the story, and it said, no, you gotta know. This is maybe divine masculine energy that's making some plans, but he truly doesn't know his true worth. He thinks he's not as worthy. The cat down here is trying to show you, reach down here or look at all the money's right here, buddy. But you only got one coin, meaning that you're only taking one coin to take that next step in the next plan. But it's maybe telling you to invest more energy into this plan so you can go forward and speak your truth from your own wisdom and your own knowledge that you know that is ancient wisdom. So you can start manifesting, attracting in what it is that you want. Okay? That's the so you can start manifesting what it is that you want. Like we're like calling it in, calling it in. You have all the tools. It's just a matter of doing the work. All right, Brittany, we're gonna get you a. I'm gonna get you a Power to Surrender card. What does Brittany need to surrender to at this moment of time with this reading that got laid down in front of us all? What does Brittany need to know? Gotta let go of the ego. The ego is a very powerful thing, but the ego operates from a lower vibration. You know, like, I'm better than this, or I'm better than the rest. You know, that's the ego. Or it's like, oh, no, I got this. You know, the ego is be a service to others and come from your heart space. A big ego can work against you, but humility will further your goals. That's what I have for you, Brittany. You're welcome. I'm going to get you one more of these cards, okay? Surrender to fear, too. Fear stops us in our dreams. You know, me coming live every night that I come live for the last 3 or 4 years, when fear gets in the way, I have to push it out of the way. Otherwise, fear would destroy my dream. So let go of your fearful stories and tell yourself, stay in the moment, stay in the now, and focus on a solution and celebrate every teeny baby step that you move forward. That's what I have for you, Brittany. You're welcome, you're welcome. All right, next we are going to do Yvette Phillips. Good night, Raquel. Thank you so much. All right, honey, you're back to, well, I've got somebody else. I got a few people in front of you still. Let me see. I'll tell you. One, two, three. You're like fourth one on the list, Huntley. Okay. All right, and Bishop, you're like third on the list. Not unless I get more donations that are coming through. Then, you know, they take cuts. They take priority, you guys. All right, Yvette, do you have a question? One question. You're welcome, you're welcome. I used to like keep it all in the chat and pinned up to the top, but that was when I had a moderator in the background that was taking care of all that. I decided I didn't want to do it because it's a lot. All right, Yvette Phillips. I'm waiting on you. Ooh. It's all good. Do you have a question, or do you just want cuts? Okay, Aries, no contact. Get you. Let's see. Are you in a twin flame connection or just soulmate connection? Probably so, huh? Let's see here. Let's see what's going on between the two of you, okay? All right, this is going on between your Aries and Yvette, okay? You guys are in the middle of separation, but there's a reason for this separation. I want you to make sure you're focusing on your own happiness and not on theirs. Raise above any drama or any obstacles or any pettiness. Find the strength to rise your spirit, rise your soul, rise above while you are in separation from Aries. Rise above any fear. Rise above any darkness. Rise above any hesitation, any insecurity. Know that you're in separation to be protected. You're not being rejected, you're being protected. Sometimes it's important for us to just pause, have no inaction, just have calmness. Just step back. Just step back. Wait for a sign from the universe. Not necessarily from them, but from the universe. Pause. Relax. Chill. If you're feeling blocked or stuck or feeling like your Aries is just being silent or there's some kind of barricade, shift your focus to clear that energy. Because it's important for you to raise your vibration. Raise the vibration of your possibilities and the energy. Because when we raise our vibration, what we're doing, we're raising what it is that we want to attract. We don't want to attract what fear or any darkness or any insecurity. We don't want to attract that. We don't want to attract feeling stuck. We want to attract from a higher vibration. You pushed him into a corner, but it is because he brought drama, and I feel this is close bond relationship, not a twin. Okay, close bond, that's fine. So right now, you was very angry and frustrated. Yeah. So we need to raise above the anger. Anytime somebody triggers us, makes us angry or frustrated, they crossed our boundaries that we have defined long before we got into that relationship. So it's important why you guys are in separation. The separation's there is because there's been chaos that's happened between the two of you, and somebody stepped over somebody else's boundaries, and those boundaries are set long before you guys get into that connection. But so it's important for you to be able to pull. You're in separation for a good reason, because this energy happened that's causing this block. There's a pause in the relationship. Let's stop it for a moment, because it's important for you to be able to raise your vibration so you can step into your divine your divine feminine self. Because everything that's happened is because of a perception that we've seen through some kind of belief system that we need to really relook at. What is it? What was the actual trigger? That's where we need to really go within, because if it happened with them, is it going to happen with the next one? Is it, we want to take care of our wounds within, and we do that by going into solitude, going into retreat. Let's go into silent mode so we can go deep within inside yourself. So you can actually go through spiritual awakening. Waking up to, what was it? What was it that triggered you? You don't have to tell me, okay? This is just what you do in solitude. What was it that triggered you? Okay, now that you figured that out, when is the first time that you ever remember in your lifetime that you felt that same way? That's the moment of time we need to go back to release, to set it free. So it's no longer a block. It's no longer a barricade in this connection or another. Becoming aware of our emotional self. What are the triggers? Those triggers are something that's deep down in our soul, buried somewhere. Because if it wasn't a trigger, there would never be a reaction. Okay? Yes, that's what you need to hear from me. Is there anything else? No. Okay. Is there any message? Let's get you a power to surrender card. Yes, and we did speak about a topic prior, and then he turns around and he says it's what he wants. It confused me and upset me. Okay. So it's okay to push him away. Let's find you. Say what you need to surrender to. Surrender to your own low self-esteem. Because you do deserve success. You do deserve love. You do deserve abundance. So set the intention to identify and release any remnants of any low self-esteem. Not being worthy enough, not being whole enough, not being valuable enough. Let it go. Let it go. Drop it off. Just drop it off. I no longer wish to feel that way. I just drop it. I am valuable. Even if you don't believe it, just start saying it. I am valuable. I am worthy. I deserve love. I am love. Not putting any blame on him or anyone else. Coming back into home. Home is here, your temple, your soul. Let's be okay with whatever happened, because whatever happened is definitely for your personal growth, especially since you're here on my channel. I'm going to help you guys rewrite the script, rewrite the story. Let's look at it differently. I'm taking out any blame that I blame that person for making me feel this way. I'm taking that away. I'm going to take away. I'm not blaming you for making me feel this way. I'm looking within to see why I feel this way so I can release this feeling that's blocked up inside of me, that's stuck inside of me, to release it, to set it free, so I can truly step into being the awesome, amazing, beautiful person that I'm meant to be. That's what I have for you today, Yvette. Thank you so much for the super chat, the donation. I appreciate you. Keep coming back to my channel. Make sure you watch Your Hidden Love Story, the first 30 minutes. I did a lot of shows where I did the 2 shows together, but watch the 30-minute shows of Your Hidden Love Story. It is all about how can we raise our vibrations? How can we get out of this lack story? What can we do? You know, watch some of those shows, which may lead you to other shows, but that's what I would do if I were you, because I know what I'm teaching works, because I've gone through my own life story to know the truth behind it all. Okay? You're welcome. You're welcome. All right. Next we got Arpita. You're welcome. You're so welcome. It's my pleasure. Arpita, let me throw on a commercial. I'm going to put in Arpita's name in there, and hopefully Arpita comes in the meantime. So we're going to play Loosen the Grip. I'll be right back. Let's see, a summon here. So no Arpita. I'll give summon a minute. So I'm going to give you guys about a minute to say if you're here or not. How about Ritu? Alright, well, I'll give them a minute. think Tim stayed here. Tim! I don't think they stayed. Maybe. Hey, Tim! No, I got Bishop before you. It'll be Bishop and then you, okay? Very close. All right, Bishop, we're taking you. How about we do the twin flame cards with some twin flame messages for you? How about that? Sounds great. All right. That's what I love about tarot is we can check in to see how we're doing within our connections, you know. How we're doing, how they're doing. You're welcome. You're welcome. All right. For Bishop in the house. Ooh, there's fear. Ooh. Hesitation, insecurity. Know that you are being protected. You guys are connecting in a 5D dimension, though. That's really neat. That's the soul level. One of you might be quite a bit taller than the other one. Ooh, somebody's stuck in their ego, like, yeah, whatever, you know. They're stuck in the ego ways. Pride. They have their guard up. That's where they're stuck. They're blocked. They need to refocus that energy. My dreams have been foggy lately, almost like I'm in someone else's. Ooh, that's weird. Well, it says you are connected at the soul level, okay? $5D doesn't mean that we always see them in our dreams, but your souls are connected, okay? And I understand those kind of dreams, meaning that sometimes they're just weird. Yeah. So I would think she's going through some kind of fear. Maybe she has even fear about connecting in the 5D level, and that would just be her ego that's in the way that's keeping her stuck. Which she needs to go through this spiritual awakening. That's what I would pick up with all those cards together, okay? Community, friendship, fun, a lighthearted, enjoy the downtime with friends and family. When you're feeling all alone, make sure you're enjoying time with friends and family, okay? So I had I know that's a romance card, but I'm trying to figure out what it's doing in this part of the reading. Okay, hold on. It says, reveal, flow, intense. Open yourself to romance. That's what it says. Then beliefs is next to it. Similar or clashing belief systems can bring you two together or keep you apart. Somebody is in denial right now, unable to see below the surface. And that's what I've been doing, just hanging with friends and enjoying some good laughs, okay? Why the romance card? Well, it says you're in separation and you're being protected while you're in separation. Why the romance card? Why the romance card? I don't know. You're in separation. There's a tower moment, unexpected change, and new opportunities are happening. And I know tower moments are happening. I mean, I saw a tower moment today, and I was in the middle of a really extremely big one on Saturday, but I am definitely being protected. So you know you're being protected in the separation. I think this is somebody's just in denial of this connection at this moment. That's what I'm seeing. It doesn't mean it's going to stay there. It's just that's where it's at the moment. That they're holding their feelings are being repressed, like they're rejecting the connection at this moment. It could be, maybe she is missing the romance, but what I'm getting, okay, go in the community while you're all alone. Then we have the romance, okay, and then it says maybe the romance is being affected by some kind of belief system, some belief systems or denying. Maybe, okay, that makes sense. Maybe some belief systems are denying having these romantic feelings for you, and so that kind of could keep you in separation, which could like cause some kind of tower moment. So this is going on with her, okay? Because there's so much here, the fear, like they're afraid of the 5D connection, and ego's in the way. That's the thought processes in the way that's keeping them stuck from this spiritual awakening. I know, and it feels like the balloon is going to pop on her end. It could be. I mean, some that's what I feel too when I'm watching these things blow up in front of me, and how I'm seeing it is just like real life. That I feel like my counterpart is going through that, and so that's what I would say. The cards are showing you what she's going through. Okay. And it's going to be a tower moment. Okay, what's a tower moment going to... The tower moment is going to make them ascend to the next level within this connection. That's the truth. It's going to expand, you know. The tower moment has to happen for this awakening to take place, for her to ascend to the next level. This is your soulmate we're talking about, which we already know that, but the cards give us confirmation. This is your best life partner. The path right now is being hidden from you, from her. I've been getting cards like, I'll get the hidden card, like the moon, and right behind it I'll get the highest priest, which is hidden too, and it's a secret, you know. I mean, you know, things are being hidden from us right now because Divine's in the middle of causing this tower moment to happen for us to really wake up. It could be, it could be. Look it, yes. To what it is you're typing in the chat, the answer to that is yes. That's the truth. So now you know what's going on with her at this moment of time. And it's a little heavy. And it's a little rough. And there's going to be some explosions that, that's going to make her wake up to ascend to the next level within this connection. But the path is hidden when it comes to what's actually next. So we have to make a compromise, a mutual understanding, be flexible. Give and take brings rewards. For somehow you guys are still marrying each other on a soul level. Maybe something that maybe something that she's going through, you already went through. Reflection, twin, wholeness, synchronicity. Going through a healing. So your twin is going through a healing. Okay? All right, let's get you some messages that are coming from her deep soul level. Now that we know what's going on, she's going through it pretty rough. I'm actually I can feel like almost like glass shattering feeling that's going through my body, like pieces are breaking, shattering off, like falling apart. That would be the belief system that's falling down, that's breaking up, that no longer has permission to be in her soul or her body or her mindset. You've been picking up on that too? Okay, perfect. Okay, what are the messages that she'd like to share from you on a deep, deep soul level that's underneath all that chaos and confusion that's going on in her 3D world right now? Let's see what she has to say to you. I long for you day and night. I am consumed by my desire for you. Our chemistry is amazing. I cannot stand the thought of you being with someone else. I'm jealous. And she wonders if she has lost you forever. Ritu, I see you. I cannot admit that I was wrong. My ego comes between us, and I hide my insecurities behind my foolish pride. I need to be alone right now, which that's double confirmation. I need to make sense of my intense feelings. I don't want to feel this way. That's, the intense feelings bringing in the state of confusion, okay? Being apart from you has changed my life forever. Right now, I am in a really dark place right now. I'll contact you soon, but not now. I'm going through a tower moment. Losing you was my biggest regret, and I feel totally lost and alone now. And I believe that you deserve someone better than me. That's the insecurity. I didn't realize what I had with you until it was too late. And she does wonder at times, have you moved on? Do I still have a chance? Triple confirmation. I'm confused about our relationship. I lie awake at night stressing about us and if it will work. Any final words? Right now I'm focused on my career and finances right now because I don't want to struggle again, and I'm afraid to share that with you. One more card. Give me a positive card, please. Please forgive me. Give me a second chance. For I still love you. I still want you. I still want to start over. I want to share my life with you. You are the one for me. We are twin souls, and that's what scares me the most. I'm seeing it so clearly now. My whole body went into goosebumps. That's the truth. Yeah, me too. I've been having a difficult time winding down at night too. Most of the time I can get to sleep by 5 or 6 in the morning. Right now it's not until like 9 or 10 in the morning. I know now. I'm not getting to sleep until the next day. It's just crazy. I toss and turn and flip and do somersaults and roll over and try this and try that. And I try all my herbal stuff to put me to sleep. And all my crystals and nothing works. It's just full of this anxiety. I mean, I've gone through so much anxiety that I'm going, what is this? Can you just get out of my body? You know, it's just really funny, you know. All right. I got you, Ritu. I'll get you next. All right. It's my pleasure, it's my joy to do your reading for you. You're welcome, you're welcome. All right, Ritu. We got Ritu in the house. Wants to know this, wants to know that. You want to know current feelings? All right. He will get married with me in the future. 333 on the clock. Look at that. Perfect timing. Let's see. You're out to bed. You're welcome. My pleasure. Until next time. What are their current feelings? Let's get from this here. What up? What up? For current feelings. We want to know. Bittersweet? What the heck? They're trying to balance themselves too, Ritu. I'm telling you, that energy's kind of been off balance here. Around this pink full moon, he's brought some chaos. He's brought some confusion. He's brought some out of balance. So, yeah. They're in the middle of recovering. They're expanding from the imbalance that they didn't feel very good about themselves. They didn't feel very good about what took place, whatever that was. When they're out of alignment, they can't really connect to us on a soul level, but you know, you want to know about their feelings about you, but they're going through some tough times. They're in the middle of recovering. They do feel a little bit guilty about what happened. So right now they're in the middle of taking care of themselves. And they're hoping that you do not reject them, because they are feeling a little blue right now. You are being protected, my dear. We're going to pull some other cards here. Gently, let's see. No, I have Huntley in front of you, then you're after Huntley, okay? All right, Ritu, here we're going to go. What else Ritu need to know? Things are going to clear up soon. Yeah, where the doors open again so you can ask your question. You know, they're going through some personal healing. They find their own happiness. But I think they've gone through a tower moment like so many of them right now. He's just taking the time to heal himself. Taking time out, resting within. But he still truly loves you. His heart's right there on the outside, just waiting to share it with you. He's trying to find his balance magically. He wants to have all the tools so he can be in alignment for your connection. You guys are on a sacred journey. Look at, I'm telling you, he's going through a tower moment, some kind of storm at this moment. That's what he's going through. Okay? Has nothing to do with you. Look at, he's trying to find his centered self. Going through some healing. So the doors to personal healing and happiness can happen. So he can see clearly again. Calling upon all the tools to help him. For he does have his heart. He has love for you. He wants to only come forward correct. And you guys are on a sacred journey together. Okay? That's what I have for you, Ritu. So be patient. It's all in Divine's hands. That's a matter of divine timing. All right, Ritu. Next, we got Huntley in the house. You're so welcome, Ritu. I'm happy to be here for you guys. Alright, well, Huntley must not be here. Chantley! Chantley! Woo, 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 woo. Oh, there's Huntley. Oh, my goodness. Okay, hold on, Chantley. Well, when it gets to that, Huntley, I will pull the cards, see what they have to say, but I'll give you my 2 cents too. If Julian and you guys are having a huge conflict, okay. Okay. He emailed you and denying their feelings. That means they're not ready. They're not ready to tell you how they feel. You know, when you're getting tarot reading cards, it's going to tell you how they feel on a deep soul level. It doesn't mean that they're conscious about those feelings. It doesn't mean that they're ready to see those feelings. And they may not ever come forward. The tarot cards are pulling from a deep soul level, but let's see where this is going. Let's try to, I want to bring the reading up more forward to see what you need to do about this situation. To me, I would personally allow them, I would set them free, let them go, because the best way to attract someone is to let them go. And if there's someone better that's supposed to be in your life, Divine will bring them. I'll give you what I do. I'm going to do whatever I do. It's all in Divine's hands. It's not even really up to me. It's up to Divine. So First, let me see which deck of cards Divine wants me to pull from for you to get the message that you need to know. I definitely would let go of them energetically, not wishing or hoping or praying for things to be different or to change. We're going to allow. We release and allow. Release, let go, and allow. I mean, you don't want to be with someone that's not ready for you anyhow. They're not ready if they're pushing you away. And I know what it's like to be pushed away. And in my journey, as I've been pushed away too, I just like, okay. I'm okay with it. Because I know that Divine has bigger plans. Because if we were meant to be together, we would already be together. I don't feel like it's my loss at all. I think it's all in Divine's hands. Okay? If I were to think about it. All right. Yeah, I like the number 7 too. See, what do you need to know for your highest good when it comes to this situationship that's going on? You've been defeated. Look, it sickens you, but you are being led and guided by Divine. It is so important for you, Huntley, to learn how to love yourself unconditionally with no need or want for Julian to change in any which way, shape, or form. This is about you being okay with you, loving yourself inside and out. Stop waiting. We don't, none of us should wait. We feel pulled to that person. We feel connected to that person. But when they reject us, know you are being protected. So, you don't want to be around anyone else besides the person that doesn't want to be around you. I get it. So, it's time, if you don't want to be around anybody else, if it can't be them, that means it's time to go within, to start loving on yourself, to get rid of the hate, get rid of the anger, get rid of the frustration, get rid of feeling disappointed, get rid of feeling sick and tired of the waiting game, because everything is divinely led, divinely guided. Rather you can see it or not. Things are actually working in your favor, not against you. Because this is divine. This is God, Lord, Source, Spirit, the higher speaking. Once you, instead of feeling defeated, start pouring the energy that you want within that relationship, pouring that love energy into self. So you can feel at ease, so you can feel at peace, so you can feel pleasure within your life again. But as I read your words, I feel this anger, this resentment, this bitterness, how life isn't working out for you, which it is. You just don't see it. But this is Divine Lord Source Spirit is here with you while you're going through that, and especially if you're here on my channel, because I'm only going to lead you to the direction you need to go to realign yourself, to rebalance yourself, to get you out of the lower vibrational energy. The lower vibrational energy is I've waited so long. The lower vibrational energy is I hate. The lower vibrational energy is I'm frustrated that somebody else isn't coming into my life to make me happy, to be in my life. I mean, this is all I want. I just want them to speak the truth. I demand it. You know, that's all a lower vibration. That is the work of the devil. The devil wants to keep your happiness away. Here on this channel, I'm here to help you get out of the mindset that the world is working against you, or the person, or he, or Julian is working against you. Let's get out of that mindset and say, hey, Lord God, Source Spirit, whatever you believe in a higher size source is working for you to learn how to love who you are on a soul level. Love yourself so deeply, so completely, that you're not feeling defeated from this one soul. Because when we're feeling defeated, when one soul hasn't come through, what you've done is you put your heart in the hands of them. Here, Julian, take my heart. Oh, you don't want my heart? And now your heart is broken. Now your heart is crushed. Because you put your heart on the platter for another soul. I want to have you bring your heart space back into yourself. To live in the now, to live in the moment, to reclaim your energy. Because you're not going to reclaim your energy with this frustration and this rage and this anger and this bitterness. That's not how you reclaim your energy. You got to pull your heart back into self. Take charge of the emotional self. Cut out the bitterness. Cut out the frustration. Cut out the anger. Cut out the hate. So you can come into union with self. So you're loving life. So you become at peace within. By changing the way that you're telling yourself the story, letting go of any form of disappointment, letting it go, just releasing it, dropping it. Let it go. What are you letting go? The energy that has been building up from this connection that isn't what you want it to be. It's exactly what it's supposed to be. Because Divine is here helping you lead yourself into loving all of you. Stop putting your heart on the platter for another soul, because you're putting it on there. Hey, Julian, take care of my heart. Hey, Julian, come on. I know you love me. Come on. It doesn't work that way. Pull your heart back into self. Demand that of yourself. Huntley, I'm going to be Huntley for a minute. Huntley, I love myself deeply and completely. In fact, I love myself as much as I wanted that other person to love me. I'm pulling my power back, and I'm going to invest my time and energy into myself right now. I demand this of myself right now. Making a justice call. This is like taking off the outfit. See the dark outfit? In fact, this is what I actually based if you didn't watch the first part of the show, Your Hidden Love Story, shedding the old weight, embracing emotional feelings. This is what I based it off of this card. Is we put on this outfit that we're wearing is like dark. It's heavy. It's a load. This is learning how to strip that emotional baggage off of our freaking back so we can come out and truly shine to our highest vibrational self, so we can truly shine, that we're not waiting for somebody else to accept us or not. We learn how to accept ourselves and living in joy, happiness, peace, harmony, be in pleasure, because we took the emotional story, we cut it out. This is cutting it out so we can live from a higher vibrational self, so we can come into union with self, so we can feel this wholeness, so we can feel this completeness within, that we're not putting it out there on anybody else. Okay? So you can find peace within. That's what I have for you, Huntley. It does want me to pull some energy cards for you. Let me see why it wants me to pull those. Why does it want a card or two for this deck for Huntley? You know, so there are some things that are hidden. What's hidden is the emotional self, okay? We cannot see. This is buried deep in ourselves, and we need to bring ourselves out of hiding, get the emotion dug out so we can learn how to operate from our centered place, not from anger and frustration, but we're operating from our light within. So we can feel the success, so we can feel the wholeness, so we can feel the completeness. And I'm going to pull a Universe Has Your Back card, see what card it has to say for you for today, Huntley. You're welcome. I hope you timestamp these and go back and re-listen to the messages that I'm telling you, because I know that they're coming from Spirit, and they know that they are powerful and they are strong. And I know that they help heal your soul from a deep soul level. So you're no longer you're not having any hatred or any anger or any disappointment upon Julian, because you don't want to put that energy out there, because it comes back to us. When you are in alignment with love of the universe, peace cannot be disturbed. So release the idea that Julian is going to come back at any moment in time, for you definitely need to go through this healing. Please go watch today's show that played right before this one. It's called Shedding Old Weights, Embracing Emotional Freedom. Okay? And I talk about how to let go of some of the weight of all that disappointment that's going on. You're welcome. All right. So let's see. And Chantley, you're still here. Perfect. It's your turn. You're welcome. Woo. My pleasure. You know, I'm here to help bring this world to a higher vibrational energy. One story at a time, one person at a time. What do we need to do so we no longer are living in pain and suffering and hate and frustration? being here to lead you guys and guide you guys to our higher vibrational story. And it is by recentering ourselves, claiming, bringing ourselves back home. It's 4 a.m. Well, let's see, it's 1 a.m. here. Tomorrow night, I'm actually going to go live with I have a guest speaker that's going to come on. I'm not going live until 10:30. It's only probably going to be 30 minutes. So 10:30, 11:30, 12:30, 1:30. So it'll be 1:30 your time. You might want to come in because they're going to actually come in and they might be talking about how they go through anger or something. And I'm going to, let them know how to handle it. Hey, we got a new person in the house. Comer. I don't know how to say it. So anyhow, that's why I'm here. I feel like I'm here to help raise the vibration of this planet one person at a time. Like when I touch one person, what happens is they go out and they touch many other souls. Well, I have no idea how many souls they touch, but I know that they touch many. So I can't even imagine how many people I'm really touching. All I know is who I'm touching here in the chat, but it's like, but when I see the growth, say I have some clients that's been on this journey with me for some time, that I get to see their growth and see how they're expanding, and just I get to see these beautiful butterflies come out of their cocoon and how they're affecting the world in this unique way. So that's why I take the time for those that are willing to go down this journey to try to find themselves. Okay, that's okay. I'm just letting you guys know. Okay, so I will read cards for Chantley, and then the new person that came in the house, just hit the like button and I'll get to you next. And the readings I give for free on the channel is what do you need to know for your highest good, or if you want a channeled message from somebody that's on your mind, you want to know what they're thinking on a deep soul level. So, Chantley, what do you want? You want channeled message? Or general message? General reading! That's what I'm trying to say. Get it out, Miss Gypsy. You can get it out. You can spit it out. Channel message. Okay, that's why all these cards are not touching hot, because you want a channel message. Cool. Are you in a twin flame connection? I forget, so I should get a journal. Just trying something new. That's all right. I just want to know if you're in a twin flame connection first. Not that you know. Okay. So when I'm doing a channeled message, you have someone on mind, right? That you want to get a message from. That's what the channel messages are. If you want to get a message from someone that's on your mind all the time, but there's no form of communication. Okay. And these are my twin flame cards, and I know you're saying you're not in a twin flame connection, but they are testing really strong for me to pull a reading from. Let me just see what they're going to say, okay? Let's see. So this is going to be with the person that's always on your mind and you. It's going to let us know what's going on between that energy, okay? Because it wants me to pull. You're coming into union. All right, I'm done. Oh, your time has come. And if it's not a union with someone else, it's a union with self. Look at how many cards are there. I mean, there's like 78 cards here, I think. I don't know how many cards are here. But yeah. That was fast, yeah. Could be coming in union with self, okay? Well, that's the outcome, is coming into union. Okay, that's what cards want me to tell you. So, this one that's always on your mind, the outcome is to come into union, okay? Got confirmation there. Right now, they are feeling a little lost. Yeah, even though they're feeling lost, they're counting their blessings. You are being protected. They do want to come into marriage. Look at union, marriage. They want to ask you, the outcome is marriage. Okay, but right now they're feeling lost, but they're counting their blessings. But they want to have a legal partnership with you. They want to bring you an offer of marriage to come into union. That's the final outcome. That's a yes. But right now they're feeling a little lost. And they have some blessings, you know. So divine time's been a long time. I know what divine timing is. I'm telling you. So that's like, it is amazing, huh? So show me anything else you need to tell. What else do we need to know at this moment of time? There might be some religious beliefs that's causing him to, or causing them to feel a little lost. The religious belief, it's hidden. And that's what brings some kind of crossroads in. But they're still counting their blessings when it comes to this connection. You might be a little afraid of the connection. This is the divine feminine, like you're seeking your soulmate, you're seeking your counterpart. It looks like there's fear there. But it tells me to tell you to follow your intuition. Because everything's a matter of divine timing. Yep, divine timing had to come in the house, you know. It's all a matter of divine timing. And we don't know when that time is. You can do all the tarot in the world. This is what I learned. You might think it's tomorrow, and then something happens. Yeah, that you're Buddha. Okay, yeah. Well, let's get that love message. What's the message that they want to let you know? What's the message coming in from that one? What's the message? You've been just going with the flow. That is the way to do it. I did all of it. It's like, yeah, I want him, and yeah, I can see the benefits of why we should be together. And divine speaks to me on a regular basis about this connection, but you know, my connection's off doing another thing with another person, having families, and yeah, I'm just going, what happened there? It's like, I'm going, you know what? I just let go, and I'm going with the flow. As divine constantly is still putting the messages in front of my face on a regular basis. So I just still let go, and I trust that whatever this is in divine's hands. It's not in my hands. It's not even in their hands. You know, they're doing what it is that they need to do to come in alignment with themselves, you know. And and as they're doing their thing, what I'm doing is I'm just becoming more powerful, divine feminine, which that's what you need to be doing. Not be afraid of it. That be in your power of the divine feminine. That your connection is going to come together when it's supposed to. Now, what is the message? Yeah, okay, all right, we'll just take them both. It's like maybe you share the music list with them at one time or another. They're still listening to it, and it really helps them connect with you when you guys are apart. You are their fantasy. They have pictures and videos saved of you, and they use them for inspiration because they really want you. Right now, they're the reason why you guys are apart. They do need time to heal. They're in a space where they need to focus on their healing and on their self-love, which is a blessing in disguise. And this doesn't have anything to do about you. It has everything to do with them. If it's meant, they will chase. That's correct. They said, unblock me. Yeah, well, we might have blocked them kind of in the spiritual way. Before our doors were wide open. Here I am, baby. Come on, get me. And now it's like, yeah, whatever. Whatever. And so they're going, hey, can you just open that space again? Spiritually, I want to be able to come, I want to get in your energy anytime I want. You're going, no, I'm doing me. I'm doing me. If you want me, you will pursue me. Because the divine masculine, it is in their DNA to pursue the divine feminine. If they can't pursue me, I'm out. He closes. He chose it. Yeah. Well, it was a little bit of both, because this message here that I was saying here is someone that you're connected to, but you're not in connection with. So, and it just kept saying that's what you needed to hear when I was putting my hand over all the cards. That's the one that was like, yeah. And so, yeah, so if you didn't ask for a channeled message, would I have gone that way? I may have still gone that way because the cards were pulling me. So I might have talked you into it. You did block him once. No. I used to peep in on their social media. I don't anymore. If I need to know anything that's being posted on that social media, what happens is divine shows me. Somebody will show me what it is I need to know for my highest good. That's it. But I don't look, I don't stalk, I don't care. I don't want to know. You want me, you will pursue me. I'm not going to look. I'm not going to peek. I'm not going to stalk. You did the cord cutting. I unplugged. You have no connection. Yeah, they want to see your wild side. Hey, there's a wild side of you I haven't seen yet, and I want to see you get loose and get wild. Let's have some fun together. So unblock me. Well, I know I'm still in the middle of finding myself. Yeah, again, it's still time for me to heal. I'm having to go within. I need to figure out what I want in my life. So, again, I may want you to unblock me. I may want to see your wild side. And I know you're my fantasy. But I need time to heal to find out who I really am. And that's the truth. And we as Divine Feminine, we only want them to come forward correct. We don't want them to come forward half-assed now, do we? Yeah. They do question themselves. Will you listen when they come back? There's so many things they want to share with you. There's so many things they want to say to you, but they're concerned that, will you even hear me all the way out? Will you even believe me? Yeah, because I know I ghosted you. I know I disappointed you. I just want to tell you that I'm sorry. I needed to get away and clear my head because I needed to find myself. And that's what I'm doing right now. I'm taking that time out to heal. what I have for you, Chantley. Okay. Beautiful, beautiful. I love it so much. All right, let's see who's here. Anybody here? It says I got 8 people watching. Anybody here that's won a reading that hasn't had a reading, pop your name down in the chat and make sure you hit the like button on your way in for the energy exchange. Otherwise, Miss Gypsy will say bye-bye, butterflies, until tomorrow night. 10:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time right here on the YouTube channel, and then it'll be 11:30 Pacific Standard Time on Instagram, which I'm not used to going live over there, but you're going to find me live over there tomorrow. You're welcome, you're welcome. I love you too. It's my pleasure to be here for you guys. To flip your script, flip your story, flip that emotional story around to better, no matter what's going on in the background. Believe me, I've had to flip mine many times. I go, this is happening, this is happening. No, it's not. Where'd it go? Well, what's happening? Something's happening. Divine timing's happening. That's what's happening. It's all in Divine's hands. All right, you guys. Again, anybody wants a reading, you need to come on in. You need to say, hey, I'm here. I'd like a reading. It doesn't cost you anything. I'm helping raise the vibration of the planet. I mean, anybody wants to give a donation, that's one thing. I'm always open to accepting those donations, but I don't push it. I don't demand it. For Divine is here taking care of me even though I cannot see what's next, and that I trust. All right, let's see. Chantley here, I'm going to play my dinner date. I mean, I play all kinds of self-love. So here is a dinner date I had with myself. Okay, we're going to play that and see if anybody comes in the meantime. So here. So I'm taking myself out to dinner, right? So I ordered Uber Eats. And yeah, look at you. Ooh, yeah, I got steak. We're going to eat steak tonight. Yeah, ooh. And wonderful. Or candlelight. Something. We're going to see what she's going to do. What's she going to do? She's treating herself out on a date. She wants to know what it's like to be on a date, so she's taking herself out. So yeah, I got this place that I'm going to have my dinner. Got my black candle, make sure we get rid of any negativity. And we're going to have the pink candle for bringing all the love, right? Yeah, and my pink and black outfit, yeah. Gotta enjoy what we can when we can, right? What did I get for dinner? Well, I got a ribeye steak. Is about what you would get? My favorite steak, yeah. Let's see how it's gonna taste. You like my view? It's the special edition view for Miss Gypsy. Yeah. Let's see. That's the best. If you're going to take yourself out on a date, you might as well do it right. Just had to share with you guys, this is how you do self-care. You don't got to wait for nobody to take you out or have a good time. You can just have a good time. You can just have a good time. Get dressed up, put the poo-poo on, the perfume on, or your cologne if you're the guy, right? Order your food, have it home delivered, yeah. Find a special place that's private for just you with this perfect view on the other side as well. Make this view an awesome view for you. All right, till next time, just sharing with you guys how to have self-care, love care. Take yourself on the date. Know that this is a loving, beautiful world. We don't have to wait for anybody to love the way, to love who you are. Just love yourself Whatever it is that you think somebody else is supposed to be doing for you, I'll make sure you do it for yourself first. You're not waiting around. Not waiting. Not waiting for that date. You're just going on a date. So that was at a luxurious apartment complex that they had this this apartment for rent. I went and checked it out one day with somebody else, right? Well, they would leave the apartment unlocked all the time. So one day I just made it my home and I made myself a dinner date. I took myself on a date at this beautiful place. Yeah, it wasn't my place. No, I didn't rent it. No, I just what do you call that? I barged in, I guess. I meant the door was unlocked, and so, yeah, I might have taken advantage of utilizing the home just for my own self-care, my own self-love, just to be bold and be brave and feel rich. That's what Miss Gypsy did. I don't know if it was right, but it felt good. All right, you guys, I didn't see anyone else come in, so that means I'm going to end the show. I love you guys so very much. And again, I have a special guest coming on tomorrow night. It won't be until 10:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, and it's only for like 30 minutes, so come on in. It's going to be a little bit different, a little bit unique, and we're just going to free flow it. But as far as I understand, he's going to talk about some things that might anger him or bring disappointment in, and I'm going to flip his emotional standpoint around to better. Woo, 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 woo. Till next time, bye bye butterflies. Catch. If I can find my exit, here we go. Bye bye. No exit video. I don't know where the video went. It just isn't there. So here, let's see what else I can do. All right. Bye bye butterflies.